Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, is a very diverse country with different ethnic groups. This country with rich cultural heritage, also has a long history of political instability and constant civil wars. Come on, let's take a dive into its brief history. A group of people, speaking the Tibet-Burman language, migrated southwards towards the present-day Upper Burma during 2nd century BC. They established the Coup realm. After their decline, this country saw the emergence and fall of many empires. In the 18th century, a new empire called the Khanbaund dynasty became powerful and restored the kingdom. Meanwhile, in the neighboring India, the British East India Company was becoming more powerful. They clashed with the Khanbaund Empire, which led to the Anglo-Burmese War. The Burmese were defeated and it came under the British rule. By the start of 20th century, nationalist movement against the British began. Many rebellion against the British administration took place and many leaders were executed. In 1937, the British separated Burma as a separate colony from British-controlled India. And Burma became the first Prime Minister of the British-controlled Burma. At that time, World War II broke out. Some leaders like Aung San, who founded the Communist Party of Burma, saw this as an opportunity to oust the British. He tried to escape to China to gain support. But instead he ended up meeting an Imperial Japanese Army officer, who offered support for his resistance, if he helped them to defeat the British. Aung San went back and along with his 29 comrades, founded the Burmese Independence Army or BIA. Among them was another prominent leader called Ne Win. Just remember this name as you will find it relevant later. The Japanese army with the help of BIA, invaded Burma and declared Burma as the head of the state. But soon Aung San and Burma realized that, the Japanese promise of an independent Burma might be a sham. So they switched sides to the British and joined the Allies. The Japanese were defeated at the end of World War II. In 1947, Aung San along with other prominent leaders signed the Panglong Agreement to form the Union of Burma. But Aung San along with his fellow leaders were assassinated by their rebels. Burma became an independent nation, free from British rule, in January 1948 and formed a government. After gaining independence, many armed civil war took place among different ethnic groups and other communist guerrilla movements. This all caused instability in the country which the elected government couldn't control. This eventually led to a military coup in 1962. Ne Win, who was once a member of BIA, emerged as army chief and took over the country. He became the president and established a one-party rule with his newly formed party, called Burmese Socialist Program Party or BSPP. During the military rule, the country slipped into economic crisis. Rampant corruption, inflation and food shortage prevailed. The regime also demonetized certain banknotes, which made the economy even more worse. A nationwide pro-democratic protests occurred on 8th of August 1988, known as 8/8/8/8 uprising, which was brutally suppressed by the army, killing thousands. At that time, a new leader rose to prominence. Aung San Suu Kyi, the daughter of Aung San. She along with other leaders, founded the NDL, National League for Democracy, and addressed a huge crowd to protest against the military rule in a non-violent manner. She was placed under house arrest. In 1989, the army reformed the constitution and allowed multi-party election. But a general called Samung revolted against the BSPP and took control over the country. A general election was held under the military regime in 1990 in which the NDL won the majority seats. But the military leaders didn't accept the results. In 2010, another general election was held. The NDL boycotted it, which resulted in the victory of military-backed party, called USDP or Union Solidarity and Development Party. The international pressure over Myanmar escalated. A general election was held in 2015 in which the NDL won with a landslide. Aung San Suu Kyi became the state councillor, and Hun Cho was elected as the first non-military president of the country. However, the military still remained powerful and various ethnic infights still prevailed in Myanmar. In 2017, there was a military crackdown against the Rohingya people, which forced many to flee their country and become refugees. In 2020, a general election was held, in which the NDL won many more seats, and the military-backed USDP became a minority. In February 2021, Myanmar military leaders took control over the country. Aung San Suu Kyi and other prominent leaders were arrested. This provoked many protests around the country which were suppressed. Till this day of making this video, the country is in turmoil. Let us hope that one day this great nation may regain its glory through a stable government backed by its own people. What is your opinion about this video? Please comment below. If you like this video, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.